Hey guys, I'm back. Welcome back to another Infinite Nights episode. As you can see, I've done some work here. I got a little bit cleared out. Um, I just showed you something back then. Yeah, I got a little bit cleared out. I'm starting to build this hallways. I decided to do hallways instead of a different type of portrait. And it kind of happened by accident because I wanted to throw some quartz in here and it just turned into a little interesting hallway. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do back there, but it's going to be something interesting once I have a good idea, and I think I have one forming. And once I have a good forming idea, that's when I jump into it like crazy. Anyhow, we left off with this really cool design I brought up. What's that? I'm on TeamSpeak. Everything's just muted. And so we left off with this. I decided to take these pillars out and put the gray blocks back in. I think that was an excellent decision because that looks much, much better. It looks like the portrait's wrapping around the sides instead of just getting cut off. Did, however, leave this one here. And let me show you what I've been doing. Yeah, I did this last night. I didn't clear it out. I hired 3 people to do it. And let me tell you guys, for those watching on that play on IH, I rarely ever hire anyone to dig something out or mine something out. As you can see, I got some people back there working. I'll show you in a minute. But when I do, I pay generously. They both got 6 blocks of diamonds. That is 54 diamonds itself. I paid generously because, for one, they're both decent. They weren't new players, but I would try not to hire like mods or such for digging out. Just people who could use the diamonds a bit with awesome builds. Because I know these mods have been playing on the server for a long time, so they already automatically have. So they automatically have good stuff. Raz come and check out things. She hasn't seen this place in a little bit, I don't think. Great. 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 What is she doing? What did she do? Oh god. Oh god. I don't care about that anymore. There's a zombie. What is that? Is that a banana? She found a banana. Grapes? An apple? Oh shit. What is this? Unfinished carrot? Anyhow, let me come down here and explain to you what I did, why I did it, and why you should come over to dig if you want some diamonds. Because I do play judge, like I said. Anyhow, so first of all, I had a bunch of people here that got done digging and I started building. And I was building arches, and uh, Infinite helped me with a design for arches. Now, he did something really cool, really crazy, which was a creeper face on it. And I didn't want that. That was his style. That's not the way I like to build. So I kept the overall shape, which I think is really cool here. And I put, this is too much cobble inventory. That's what this is. Way too much cobble. Get name tag from dirt now. Anyhow, so this is cyan. Oh, that's cyan dyed clay. So I thought that would look really cool. Darker texture. Now, stone brick is still my main supporting structure and still works well with a good design. And over here, I wanted to put something with a little bit of lapis in it. Just here and there, and I wanted to use light blue stained clay. I don't think Raz knows I'm recording, or she might just guess it. Anyhow, so I got 2 designs, one on each end. Over here, I wanted like a kind of a diamond or mirror type thing. And so what I have here is ice, and the back of it is just regular stained green clay. I think that works with, oh, Raz. Raz, 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 Raz. Pop up. Raz. Raz! She put a nose on it! Thank God there's a smile there. Anyhow. So, that's gonna melt the ice! It takes a long time to do it, but it will melt the ice. There's like close enough. Anyhow. So I got is like a diamond shaped pattern on the wall. And that's what I tried to work my best with. So I'll put this here first. After I place these. Ugh. And so I figured go perfectly right in the middle. How I space these is that each pillar is right in line with the lights. And so I did the first two, and then I did the last two lights I had in store, and that was big enough to fit. So it was big enough to fit the diamond in here. I adjusted the shape. Now, how I got this shape, however, is I molded the stone brick around it first, kind of like in its own pattern, somewhat like I did over here. You got the, let's say, you got the quartz, and then right behind it, you got the shape filling in. That's how I basically went along with it. And then I brought this into it for a different pattern. And on both sides, because I like it symmetrical. Now, I had just mossy stone back here, first of all, but I thought that was way too much green, and it did not look good. So I tore it down and put just straight cobble, which looked much better. It gave me the same gray texture, but with it's busier going on back end, much busier, and I thought that worked really well. So I heard something being placed down. So next thing I worked out was the arches. Oh my God! I was up till like 2 o'clock in the morning last night, and I got tired finishing this. And I started working on that today. Anyhow, I have 3 different type of arches here. First of all, I got this arch, which is just, whoops, which is just, whoops. Oh, this arch right here, 4 different types right here. This is the entrance into the big hallway that I have going on. And then it automatically changes to this arch, which shows for this design, which automatically changes for this arch with the cobble. Now, I had a lighting problem I wanted to take care of, which is I wanted this light. I tried glowstone, and glowstone just did not look as good as I thought it was going to. I wanted light, and this actually looks really cool. It's a different type of block than the cobble, and it matches in well, my what the? Oh, that's my snowman's heart. Yeah. So I did a half slab archway, except for the mossy cobble. That obviously can't be turned to half slab yet. And so I made its own little pattern. I'm not very good with the randomization of what blocks should be like cracked stone blocks, mossy blocks, and random stuff. So I'll put in its own little pattern here. And then I moved to the diamond archway, which is just half slabs in this fashion. You got half slab, block, block, half slab, half slab, half slab, block, block, half slab. That took a little bit to do last night. While doing the ceiling, what's that noise? Oh. While doing the ceiling last night, Mythic, Exempt, and I were listening to 8-bit music, which would be like the old Sonic, Mario, Donkey Kong, and Bomberman, stuff like that. And that's how I got this done with some good music. That kept me up late. That's the main reason why I stay up so late. And we got the water with ice under it to give it that crystalline, more pure look. If we keep going down, so stopped here last night, came back, we're pretty much at the bedrock stage going down here. So I got the half slabs going down, the lights every 5 blocks to opening up into this big circle area. Look, there's some coal. And it's going to be dug far up. Red wool. Gross. I have Derpsbane, Mythic's over here digging. Mythic came over here out of his own velocity. Derpsbane is over here. I'm both came over because he knows I pay with diamonds because I told him. Mythic, I'm going to pay with diamonds because, well, that'd be only the fair thing to do. First of all, I got the water sliding down on ice of it. You got 2 ice, 2 ice, 2 ice, 1 ice. Then it goes flat. And it's going to be going around in the circle, which I have digging out right here. This entire space is going to be going down into the water. Now, I have a cool idea of where right here, I'm going to build like a pillar of something going straight up on all 4 corners, and there's going to be like a domed roof on it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the middle part yet, but I've just got these big things I need to fill out first. Anyhow, so I'm going to have the water going around it. I got a lot of lava pools I need to take out. This place is crazy with the lava pools. If you listen closely, you can hear lava under here. They're digging, so you're not going to hear it right now, but anyhow. I moved my furnaces down here to cook the smooth stone. I got a chest over here full of smooth stone. And so this is going to look really cool. Mythic actually was one of the first people that said this and got it right. This has given me, I played Ocarina of Time, so this is kind of taken from there, and he said it looks like the fairies fountain. I didn't think that at first. I was just thinking of, the water temple when I was building this. But this actually does look like the fairies fountain, kind of. Not in this design, but just the layout of it. You got water surrounding the platform. Now, what's really cool about this is, watch this. When you look at it flying, you get the sense that it's a very short hallway. But when you're down here, and you run forward, look at that. Look at that. The design just flies in you. And same thing with running down there. Now, that smiley face in the wall is going to be taken out, so it's going to be a lot darker. Anyhow, but you're going to be running down into this big open area, and it's going to be higher. Now, while digging this, I should also mention that that ceiling is literally just below this. No, just below this, right here. So this is going to be taken out, and since I'm not transferring this over, what is she making, a pumpkin? I think that's a pumpkin. Anyhow, since I'm not transferring that over, it doesn't matter if I cut it out now. So I gotta figure out what I'm doing over here. I changed this out into the lights. I got rid of those because it was really dark in here. It was unbelievable how dark it was in here. So I changed that to lights. Now the reason why I put the torches here instead of these lights is because you actually couldn't see the dark green tint in the ice without those lights there. And I think those lights actually give more than it takes away. Here in the steps I have just stair, half slab, stair, half slab, stair, half slab with just stone brick working its way down. And lights every 5 spaces, so this is all coming together so incredibly well. And Duke even came over and said this is looking great. It said, I wonder if he mentioned the transfer and said I'm going to be transferring this, but it just made me wonder today of how hard this will be to transfer over. Not that he said it would be hard, I'm just wondering if this takes up a lot of space or a lot of time to transfer something this big over. I don't know, Skyscraper City was able to move incredibly easily, but hey. Anyhow, so right now, just digging this place out, making plans for the waterway, starting to dig that out a little bit. I'm just doing the rough edge, and then I'll be putting this edge down, and then I'll be digging it down. Right here, I wanted to mention, right below this ice is a layer of smooth stone. Right below that layer of smooth stone is the higher reaches of the bedrock, as you can see from the particles there. Higher reaches of the bedrock. So, I'm taking out all the cobble I can, putting in ice, then layer water, and this is actually deeper, so if you fall down, you're gonna have to swim over here and jump up somehow. Because I will not be giving away up like I did over there. Oh, there's an enderman. A lot of endermen actually come down here from the water. Some squids have popped up. I had a slime earlier, so we got a good couple things of entities and such. There's Dirtbane looking around. What do you have 6 hearts for? Oh. Let me get her some logs. Screw it. I don't care. Let's see what type of log she wants. Let's see what she builds with them. How's she gonna grief my house with my own materials, Raz? Come on. Come on. Anyhow, what was that noise? Okay, so, I'll be back with you later. It's gonna be a little bit into my next episode of this because I have a lot of designing, a lot of work to do here. And, what is that? That is just wood. Right into a mine shaft, that's a big Don't smack me with a stick. So, I shall be back later. See ya.